watching a couple of your films.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's really interesting, actually, because I'd seen a few, and I watched Warm Bodies.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I loved. Warm Bodies. It's such a charming film.
Yeah, it has got a lot of charm about it. That was one of the things that I think originally reading the script, I think a lot of people were kind of like, I don't know, they were kind of put off by reading it. And I read it and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of, it's funny, but it's also slightly bizarre. It's also a bit gory and off and wrong. And then Jonathan Levine, who directed it, I think he's got such a cool vibe as a director and such a good sensibility about him as how to put things together. And his taste is really great. So when it was an odd audition, because I remember going in we met up for like lunch or something, had a chat, and then he said something along the lines of like, he was like, oh, you seem like the actor that's not scared about doing this. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it my best shot. Let's see what happens. And we went and did an audition, but like the audition was kind of me pretending to be a zombie, I suppose. So it was like this bizarre thing where I'm like grunting and groaning, not really knowing what I'm doing. It's not like I practiced before I went. I was like, I'll just do it when I get there. And I remember at one point an ice cream truck went by, and like, I'm not a big improviser, but at that time I kind of like stopped whatever the scene was we were doing and was like, did my zombie like, oh, ice cream, and that made him chuckle, and I guess that got me the job, because it's a zom rom com, I guess.